Danke per essere conosciuto, met Marco Zani Willems, essa che è Notisia internashonal. Era chamamos de 5 de maio, região de Caribe, para promover para que o dia de cambio climático. Essa que como parte do esforço regional, caribense, encabeçada para CARICOM, que é a Caribbean Community, que é a organização de Estado caribense, para nós vir mais consciente do impacto do calentamento global, particularmente nós que vivemos na isla, que é mais vulnerável. E fecha te queda observar em várias partes do mundo, mientras que a humanidade se vira mais consciente do cambio do clima e nós, como ser humano, como humanidade, seu rol nessa aqui. Como tal, o secretário-geral da Nações Unidas, António Guterres, chama para mais enfoque riba energia duradoura.
Every day, I'm faced with the challenges of our troubled and complex world. But none of them loom so large as climate change. If we fail to meet the challenge, all our other challenges will just become greater and threaten to swallow us. Climate change is quite simply an existential threat for most life on the planet, including and especially the life of humankind. The Stone Age did not end because the world ran out of stones. We do not need to wait for coal and oil to run out to end the age of fossil fuels.
Noord-Korea para a conversação de paz com Sul-Coreia, por dia ayer e agora também ameaçado de cancelar a reunião entre essa reunião entre o líder de Norte-Coreia Kim Jong-un e o líder americano Donald Trump. Essa que como reação ao exercício militar que América e Sul-Coreia está fazendo. Norte-Coreia está calificando a decisão de América e Sul-Coreia para fazer exercício militar como acto de provocação e ensaio de uma invasão de Norte-Coreia. Norte-Coreia advertiu por dia adelantar que América e Sul-Coreia dalbai com o exercício militar aqui, que Norte-Coreia lo toma aqui como uma ameaça e lo considera que Sul-Coreia e América não está sério com a paz. Agora, Norte-Coreia cambia sua posição, não sinta na mesma, mas se entrega total de tur ng bomba nuclear de ng arsenal nuclear ta uma exigência. América reaccionava via vocero de White House, Sarah Sanders, indicando que a América está claro preparada para a reunião e lamentar a posição de Norte-Coreia, mas se Norte-Coreia não quer reunir, pressão americana lo continua normal.
This is something that we fully expected. The president is very used and ready for tough negotiations, and if they want to meet, we'll be ready. And if they don't, that's okay too.
Do you expect there to be a meeting,
we'll continue with the campaign of maximum pressure if that's the case. But like I just said, if they want to meet, the president will certainly be ready, and we will be prepared. But if not, that's okay. We know that this is kind of a standard function that can often happen, and we're not surprised by it, but we're going to continue moving forward. This is the President Trump model. He's going to run this the way he sees fit. We're 100% confident, as we've said many times before, and as we all know that you're aware, he's the best negotiator, and we're very confident in.
A União Europeia pede tranquilidade entre Israel e Palestina, particularmente na Gaza, de uma declaração conjunta. Ayer à tarde, a embaixadora do país da União Europeia, que está no Conselho de Seguridade das Nações Unidas, a declarar. Na palavra estava Karen Pierce, embaixador do Reino Unido, Joanna Roneccia, embaixador de Polônia, Karel van Oostrom, embaixador do Reino Holandês, e François Delattre, embaixador de França.
All right. Thank you very much for your patience and interest, and thank you for following the debate we've just had. As you know, it's a tragic, dramatic, and tense situation in the Middle East right now. You will have heard the statements made by the 5 European Union members in the debate. As of now, the Security Council has not been able to express itself jointly. But I'm sure you've heard the strong messages coming from the 5 members of the European Union. We have a joint message to deliver now from the European Union members of the Council, and we're proud to be joined here to demonstrate the continuity of the European Union on the Security Council with Germany, Belgium incoming members next year, and of course Italy as part of the split term with Netherlands. So I'd like to pass on the floor to Karen to start off our joint statement.
Thank you very much, Olaf. We're deeply concerned by the sharp escalation in violence that we witnessed in Gaza yesterday. This has resulted in a high number of Palestinians killed and injured. While recognising the right to protect its borders, we expect Israel to respect the fundamental right to peaceful protest and the principle of proportionality in the use of force when defending its legitimate security interests.
Thank you, Karen. We urge all parties to take immediate steps to de-escalate the situation and to act with utmost restraint to avoid further loss of life. Israeli security forces must refrain from the excessive use of force against unarmed civilians. Lethal use of force should be exercised with maximum restraint and only as a last resort to protect life. The use of force taken must be proportional at all times. Hamas and those leading the protests in Gaza have a responsibility to avoid provocations and ensure that they remain strictly non-violent.
Thank you, Joanna. We underscore the clear, consolidated position of the European Union on Jerusalem as a final status issue. We will continue to respect the international consensus on Jerusalem as embodied in, inter alia, UN Security Council Resolution 478, including on the diplomatic representations, until the final status of Jerusalem is resolved. Thank you.
Looking ahead, we underline the pressing need for a political solution on the basis of internationally agreed parameters, leading to a two-state solution. The Security Council has a responsibility for the peace process. All credible efforts to restore the peace process must be supported. I thank you very much for your attention.
País ng Arabir ta sostener a Palestina, expressando isso aqui com não presença durante a conferência de prensa de Nações Unidas, conferência de prensa na Nações Unidas, segundo o embaixador palestino Riyad, Palestina não que unicamente por viva normal maneira sobrada do mundo.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In front of you are the Arab ambassadors to the United Nations. We are here to express our solidarity with our Palestinian brothers. We are here to deplore the criminal behavior of the Israeli occupying force. We are here to support the call for protection for the Palestinian people, for investigation into the crimes of the Israeli occupation forces. You have heard today in the Security Council the vast majority of members have been supportive of these calls and of these requests. I'll give the floor to my dear colleague Mansour, who is the Arab member on the Security Council. He will explain what the next steps are in terms of dealing with the situation, and then we will turn over to Riyad, who is going to express the view of the Palestinian people and leadership. Thank you very much. And then we'll take your questions.
I want to thank you all and thanks my colleagues from the Arab group for joining us in this press conference. First, let me express our deep condolences and our solidarity with the families of the victims and those who has been killed by the Israeli forces yesterday. The Security Council, the message from the open meeting of the Security Council today is very clear. the Council expressed their deep concerns about the situation, and many Council members condemned what happened yesterday, and they wanted an investigation, a transparent and quick, independent investigation on these incidents, and those who is responsible for, who perpetrated those crimes should be accountable for. We will distribute or circulate a Security Council draft resolution on providing international protection to the Palestinian people, because the Israelis, the occupying power, failed to carry on their international responsibility in accordance to Geneva Convention. This is what I wanted to say, and now I will let my colleague, Ambassador of Palestine, to comment.
Thank you, Mansour. Thank you, Abdullah. I want at the beginning just to express the appreciation of the Palestinian people and their leadership to this very powerful demonstration of support from all the Arab countries, and I believe that there are others, friends from other countries, including the OIC, European countries from all corners of the globe, who are supporting, the and standing with the Palestinian people at this very historical junction. As you all know, today is a Nakba Day. 70 years of living in misery and in exile, and 51 years living under occupation. Enough is enough. Our Palestinian people are extremely frustrated with the fact that they are not enjoying their inalienable national rights. The position of the Palestinian people, you've listened to it. I gave it inside the Council. But here, I just want to express our appreciation for those who have extended messages of condolences. It is outrageous to have in one day 61 Palestinian civilians killed, including 8 children and close to 3,000 civilians, and yet the Security Council to continue to be paralyzed. That is unacceptable. This is outrageous, and it cannot continue to be that way. So the support here, the support in the Security Council, 14 members, it was obvious that they were in one side, and one member in the Security Council still is not getting it. And I hope that with these massive messages, with the steadfastness of the Palestinian people, with the greatness and heroic position and activities of our people in Gaza, I can tell you today, although it is Nakba Day, but I am proud to be a Palestinian. Proud to be a Palestinian, belonging to those heroes in Gaza, to those heroes in Jerusalem, to those heroes in the occupied Palestinian territory. With your help, with your support, with this massive press conference, in which you are carrying our message to all corners of the globe, we hope one day, and one day soon, that this occupation to end and the independence of our state with East Jerusalem to take place, so that we can be as normal as all of you. We are eager to do that. We are eager to raise our children, looking for hope, looking for good education, looking for their lives, looking for raising families. And I hope that that day will be coming soon.
Israel para arriba quando estava trata di protesta non passivo, estava un lantamento violento e con terrorista non tambe mei di nan. Come tale me sera usa bala scherpe forza letal per difendere nan territorio. Ting chamada nan internationaal pa Israel controlar of medir su uso di arma letal, pero te war Israel está asegurar que o uso de arma of de força letal aqui está completamente de proporção para garantizar sua segurança. Entretanto, a cifra de oficial de Palestina não com morri fora hora na dia tarde e aumentar na mais de 100. Tegenaan, nos informeren internacional por que pausa breve de nos tabacco deporte.